And greetings and welcome to House of Robot. This is a bit bittersweet. First of all, my name is Jacques Howard, and you may know me from Trenton 365 and civicengagementradio.com, etc. But today, this performance is the last of this edition of House of Robot. So on behalf of Bill Nobes, myself, House of Robot, and Trenton 365 Performing Arts, we thank you for joining in whenever you did, forever, how long you did. It's been a pleasure. We also encourage you to make sure that you follow up with all of the artists and stay connected with us as well, because we got a lot of things in the hopper. That's just what artists do. So please virtually join me in welcoming to House of Robot, Love, said the commander.
I don't know what to say. My words always get me in trouble. Staying out of my head was the best idea. What a beautiful day. Thanks for getting me out into sunshine. Staying out of my head was the best idea. And I love the way you make me feel. driving on a Friday night. Every window down to help air out my mind. Cold air comforts me. For miles. Driving on a Friday night, focused on all the streaks of light. Roll the windows down, get it out. Roll the windows down, get it out.
Hello, everyone. Thank you
Hello.
so much for joining us out there.
Yes.
Those first two songs were off of our upcoming EP called Pick Me Up, coming out on August 13th in a couple weeks. The first one was The Way You Make Me Feel, which we just put out a new video for today on YouTube. And then the last one was Roll the Windows Down, which is also a video for that if you want to check that out. Yeah. And this next one is off of our last EP.
Called Misery.
One, two, three.
Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. And if you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you wanna do it. You wanna change the world. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, we'll be free if we truly wish to be. And if you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you wanna do it. You wanna change the world. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. touch of your hand, the smell of your perfume. I'm melting away. I've never felt this. I've never felt this way. 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 I've never felt this. I've never felt this way. 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 I've never felt this. All right.
You got one more, or you?
no, yeah.
Oh, that's the break. Oh man, I'm in it. I'm in it right now. So wow, fantastic. I got some questions that I have to get to, but I do want to let you know that this has been hearing you guys has been awesome. The melodies and so forth I think are really good for right now, and so you kind of caught me off guard. So let me get back into the actual work mode. Wow, everybody. Jacques Howard here, and welcome to House of Robot if you're just joining in. We just heard, and I'm putting emphasis on this, love, said the commander. Just let that sink in for the title of the band. And before we get into talking to Love, said the commander, we've got some friends who are going to help us out with some merch. But first, these awesome t-shirts, one that I'm wearing right now. Thanks. That's pretty good, Bill. We're doing this on the fly, everybody, so this is really good stuff. So we've got t-shirts like this that say House of Robot. We also have t-shirts that say Analog Trenton. And what else, Bill? Attack of the Robots. Attack of the Robots. Big shout out to Il Omega. And we also have, and I say we, and you can't see Ned and you can't see Kathleen, who's coming on in a second, but we have some vinyl, some Analog Trenton vinyl. All the information for Analog Trenton is available on the website analogtrenton, just like the city.com. Thank you, Ned. And Kathleen, thank you so much. We also have the CDs of that as well. And there's some really cool things about this. I often say that this is one of those projects that really put a huge stamp on what was happening in Trenton at the time. You know, there's some cool liner notes there. Some visual artists are involved with this as well. We've got some talk about the bike culture that's on the CD as well. But again, you can get this over at analogtrenton.com. Thank you, Kathleen, and thank you, Ned. So now to why we are here tonight. On behalf of Bill Nobes and House of Robot, Trenton 365 Performing Arts, I welcome you to House of Robot, and I say thank you for closing it out. I mean, I think you guys are probably the quintessential band for me right now to close this out. Awesome. Tell me about how you guys came to be, and before you do that, fully introduce yourselves.
First of all, thanks so much for having us. It's an honor to be here for the last one, too.
Blessings, man, blessings.
My name's Chris Bishop, obviously guitar player. And
I'm Kate Hall, guitar, violin.
So we met in early 2018 on Craigslist, if you can believe it or not. And it was, so literally the last time Kate was going to try out Craigslist to find musicians to work with.
Yeah.
And it was my first time giving it a shot. So I think she still holds a little bit of a grudge for that. Forever.
A forever grudge.
But yeah, we met for a drink, got along really well. Then we met to jam and just instantly hit it off and haven't looked back since. Just been writing music constantly ever since. It's been been an absolute joy and a pleasure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, same.
My mouth is wide open because I didn't catch that in the backstory. So that's really awesome. So for those of you who are unsure about how to reach out to people, think about using social media. Think about using technology. Using some websites that are going to connect you with some other human beings, because that's what this is really all about.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So how did it come about, the actual music synthesis? Meaning, when you meet, like if you guys, you present yourselves differently, I'm sure you have different musical tastes. How did you synthesize that sound?
That's a good question. So it started, Kate
That's
had some
what I
stuff
do.
on... you're doing a great job with that, yeah.
Thanks, man.
Kate had some stuff on SoundCloud, and I remember instantly liking it. That's why I reached out to her. And then I think maybe before we met, I forget if it was before or after, but I recorded some stuff on top of some of the stuff she had already done, and it just kind of melded really well from the beginning. And ever since, either I'll send Kate something, and the next day she'll send it back with lyrics and violin and all this, or vice versa. She'll send me something, I'll send it back with guitar. It's been so beautiful and easy.
All before 7 a.m.
Yeah, well, for Kate, all before 7 a.m. Yeah.
Whoa. So you can't just drop that and not get into that a little bit. Come on, what's the backstory with that?
I am the most creative as soon as I wake up, and I'm up at 5:30 every day, ready to go.
Really?
Yeah, it's wild.
Cool. And I'm glad you we transitioned there, because I want you to talk a bit about what it's like combining the fiddle or the violin and the guitar, etc., into your music.
It's amazing, because I try and, Chris's solos and everything, and everything he has going on in his station, it just sounds so amazing. So I always try and mimic him, especially through strings. It just adds another layer of, because I'm more of a rhythm guitar player. I will never be able to shred, but I feel with the strings and the addition of that, I feel it gives it more of an equal balance.
Yeah, for sure. And the fact that I don't sing, I feel like I express myself via the guitar, so we kind of do this little call and response, I think, between her vocals and the guitar.
Yeah. You did sing once. Sound check.
That's true. And,
yeah.
And we have a video. I am singing if you want to see that on YouTube, yeah. But yeah, so we did, and originally we were just kind of a two-piece because that's what we had to do, but now we've, I think, really embraced it in the constraints that you're kind of in there to make as big of a sound sometimes as you can with two people, but also as stripped down as you can, and just get into the core of what moves you, I guess, and hopefully takes people some places and then get lost in it for a little while, so that's kind of the goal, I guess.
Yeah.
And all of this can be found in your forthcoming release, which is happening when, and let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we have our third EP coming out in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks from today.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. It's called Pick Me Up. There's 5 tunes on that. We've played a few of them here tonight. We're going to end with 2 of them on there as well.
Yeah.
And you can find it everywhere that you can stream music, and Bandcamp. It should be pretty easy, hopefully. Anywhere you listen to music. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to call you out, because I think when we got started, you said something about creepy. Was that what you said?
Friday the 13th.
That's
well, we were looking to pick a date, and I just saw that in August, because we were initially going to release it earlier, and then we were looking at the calendar for the summer trying to get our dates all together, and I was like, oh, there's a Friday the 13th in August, let's do it on that day. And he was like,
most people might be turned away by that, but not Kate.
Yeah, I was very excited. I'm like, we need to make a faux cemetery and just play in it that night. You know what I mean?
All right, we'll have to talk after this, because maybe we can actually make something like that happen. Bill, I know that you're listening, and I want to give you a big shout out. My man here, this is the last House of Robot, and this has been a pleasure. I haven't been here for all of them, but the ones that I have hosted have been a joy and a delight. I've been able to spend some time with awesome human beings who just happen to play fantastic music. And I encourage you again to follow them, to like their music, share their music, etc. If the first song doesn't move you, listen to another one, or listen to a whole album, or watch a whole video, whatever it is, so that we can continue to build this information, this network, this community that we call art. So I'm going to come to you later to make this pledge one more time. We have T-shirts. Ned, we have vinyl. Kathleen, we have CDs. We have all those things available to you on the website analogtrenton.com and also houseofrobot.com. Now, it is time for me to present to you the second set of Love, Said the Commander.
I'm passing through tonight. Thought maybe you'd wanna meet by firelight. You can map out the windows of my soul, and we can watch out the window as it snows. It's always been you. It's always been you. It's always been you. It's always been you. But I can't stay. I'm leaving in the morning. I can't stay awake. I'm driving. Reflections are running wild alongside the windows of my car. Wish I was still inside the bar with you. It's always been you.
one's called Firelight off our last EP called Place for Our Heads. And this one's also off
Also
that
on that,
EP, All the Fish in the Sea.
1, 2, 3, 4. Share a Sunday afternoon. Our eyes keep crossing paths in the rear view, and I am fixated on you as we drive on down the hillside. How did you find me? Out of all the people in the world, you found me. Out of all the boys and all the girls, you found me. Out of all the fish in the sea, you found me. We share a moment with a song, and we scream and shout along. And I am fixated on you as we drive on down the hillside. How did you find me? Out of all the people in the world, you found me. Out of all the boys and all the girls, you found me. Out of all the fish in the sea, you found me. How did you find me? Out of all the people in the world, you found me. Out of all the boys and all the girls, you found me. Out of all the fish in the sea, you found me. Out of all the fish in the sea, you found me. Out of all the fish in the sea, you found me. This is called Breaking the Clouds. it spins as I lie on the ground and play pretend with the sun on my face. Reminds me I still might wanna give it another try. I still might wanna give it another try. Hold your breath and count to 10. I just want all of this in. The world has lost its way again, and so have I. With the sun on my face, matching the light of your eyes, reminds me I still might wanna give it another try. I still might wanna give it another try. I still might wanna give it another try.
So we got two more for y'all. These are actually the closing tracks of our upcoming EP here. So the first one is called Serving Your Coffee, which I believe has a very happy story behind it. And then the last one we'll do is Pick Me Up, the title track.
Good. This is for Button Man. I don't know what to say. a stovetop. I'm wrapped in neon blues, and I know it's late, but I just can't shake this sight. I don't know what to do. I need a pick me up now. 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 And I know it's late, but I just can't shake this sight. I don't know what to do. I need a pick me up now. 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 I need a pick me up. I need a pick me up. I need a pick me up. I need a
Thank you for having us.
Thank
here.
you again so
Oh,
much.
yeah.
This has been
Absolute
amazing.
pleasure, Yeah.
Yeah, this has been a delight for me. I lost myself a couple of times actually. So, do you have to split right this minute, Bill? How much time do we have left, friend? Cool. Do you guys want to play another song or two? Are you interested in that, or you just want to talk?
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so how about we do this? I'm going to talk a little bit first.
Yeah.
Let me give some shine to my friends. My new friend, Ned, here. And Ned was holding up the LP, Analog Trenton. So with this LP, as well as, thank you, Ned, the CD, ta-da, they are both available on the website analogtrenton.com. Just make sure you head over there and pick those up. There's lots of Trenton, Philly regional music. The compilation, it is a compilation album. The artwork and everything is done locally. The photography, it tells a very interesting story, a bit of the history of what was going on in the Trenton art scene with a focus on music. So make sure you check that out. T-shirts, some merch like I have on right here. This is the House of Robot T-shirt. And we also have Attack of the Robots. Big shout out to Il Omega, Darnell Il Omega. And we also have Analog Trenton T-shirts and House of Robot T-shirts. So make sure you check those out as well. So back to Love, Said the Commander. All right, so.
Yeah.
All right, what? Say it.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about what we would play.
I don't know.
All right, cool. All right, so before you play that, the name. Like, what was it? Where'd it come from?
Yeah, great question. So it actually came from The Handmaid's Tale, the book. I was reading it one night, and there's a part of it where Offred is asking the commander's asking Offred, like, what do you miss most about life before basically this dystopia happened? And she said love, and then the book says love ? Said the commander, and I just thought it looked really cool, sounded cool. And then we thought about it a little bit and realized that nobody else obviously has that name. Important. You type that into Google, it's the first thing that comes up, like even ahead of The Handmaid's Tale. So it kind of hit all the boxes that we were trying to go for. So
check.
Yeah. Check.
Yeah, sweet. And at another point in time, I'd love to sit down and chat with you a bit more about what's coming up next, besides the release on August 13th of your new, your third release. Briefly talk about that again.
Yeah, so 2 weeks, Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Now we got 5 songs, and we actually recorded, mixed, and mastered. Yeah.
Than we normally would be.
Yeah, so it's a big one for us.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys available for booking? And I gotta stop saying guys. Are you two available for booking?
Yes.
For gigs? Anything in particular?
And we have some stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend.
A little festival in Mays Landing.
Yeah.
Elephants for Autism, I believe, right? Then August
the
20th. The 13th is our EP release, though, which we're going to, I think, do something on Instagram and Facebook Live, maybe a little listening party. And then the Cosmic Art on August 20th. Pottstown.
All right, so you got some work coming up then. So cool. So
Yeah.
shout out to all your supporters, everyone else listening, who's listening for the first time over House of Robot, listening to Love, Said the Commander. Make sure you check them out, start a follow, and share them, and make sure you tell folks that you heard about them through House of Robot and Trenton 365 Performing Arts. Before I let you play your final song, I do want to say farewell to a friend of ours who has been to a bunch of these performances. They are part of the art fabric, the art scene in this region, and I encourage you to go check them out. Zoe, without the E, Z-O, Perron. Make sure you go check them out, and make sure you specifically tell them that Jacques sent you. Until this next time we meet again, folks, let's do this encore.
Here to the collection here.
Oh, wait, put that up on your camera, on your side. Yeah, just bring it up.
I took a pic too, so we'll share it.
So Hans Moleman is my little good luck charm. Hans Moleman from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And Zoe donated for the Night Mystic from the X-Men.
Thank you so much. That I could feel like the good vibes coming the whole time.
That's right, folks. Eat your veggies. Zoe. Perron. Check them out. And until next time, folks, you see me around, keep supporting local art, local media, local everything. Until the next time, House of Robot finishes up with Love, Said the Commander.
Static in the waves.
All right.
Thanks again, everybody.
Thanks again.
Yeah, man. I think
This has been
that's
amazing.
Yeah, I think that's the first encore that I have been a part of here at House of Robot. We're going to be closing out, but I'm going to want you to close it. Again, final words you like to say to new listeners and new fans of Love, said the commander.
Yeah, just follow us
Follow
wherever
us.
you follow
Yeah.
stuff. Facebook, Instagram. Listen to us where you ever listen to stuff. Got a bunch of videos on YouTube. And, yeah, come see us live. Come say hi. Yeah.
Fantastic. Love, said the commander. Closing out this session of House of Robot, and big shout out to Bill Nobes and the
Yes.
audience that has been a part of this. We thank you all very much. Remember, folks, t-shirts are available on the website, houseofrobot.com. And until we meet again, Jacques Howard saying and reminding you that it is always about justice, peace, and humility.